EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. The great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Chargers. Cougar 19.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Come on, ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Younghoe Koo set to kick off. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Their own 26-yard line. Play action. It's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's going to be third. They need one.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
trying to run here with Sampson. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. On the return is Jones. Man, how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way across to the 35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 by 6, 60 by... Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 20. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Lions first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. It's a big number 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Go.
And quickly out to Williams. The Browns have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Got it. Ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's a Browns first down at the 34-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats. Top 60. Top 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Lucas Van Ness in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Sanders. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now Shedeur on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
Sanders will throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's Pierce in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third and 5.
65. Here we go. Gotta be Lions. 7 Pirates. Rig.
Here's Sanders to throw. This is taken in by Dobbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Let's go. 60.
He'll drop to throw. He connects with St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down.
After being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost some yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, Shedeur. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. This one broken up. And incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from them.
Second and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take pass. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The Lions called their first timeout to talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. Move it. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
In motion goes Dobbs. On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's Bryce Baringer now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back all 80.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. On is Coop for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. So out is Coops. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lee McNeil. He gets in to report his 2nd sack of this first half.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Now Shedeur. His throw left side is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
That's Pierce in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Downfield for Njoku.
Okay, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Come on. Gotta be Lions. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. Open man. That's Allen Pierce. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Seven time, Cougar 19. Trap 50, trap 60. Go.
To throw again is Sanders. This one, up top for Dobbs.
So as halftime looms, Mike, you have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's Pierce in motion. Throwing again is Sanders. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. It's 3rd and 4.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Sanders on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd down, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Ready.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
70, hot 70, 40, 70, 18, 5 in.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This one, up top for Dobbs.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Ready. 70,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From his end zone, here's Isaiah Rodgers. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 8.
From From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
At the 43-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Go.
On the draw, it's Sampson. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Sanders will throw it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there for the gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
When you run these quick smokes, tunnels, wide receiver screens, they go by a variety of names. When you throw the ball to your wide receiver behind the line of scrimmage, you're counting on the defense playing very soft, and it's all going to be run after the catch. He's able to pick up enough here to bring up first down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Off the
line.
play fake, he'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
On the return is Rodgers. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be followed up. Taken down. They've got him. Lucas Van Ness. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight ends, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 by Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT is up and good. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready. 19 Tigers.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Go!
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. And he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And that's all led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. They're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Gibbs, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is up and through. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out down to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Gibbs. down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Viking 18! Viking 18!
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up!
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down.
Bronco 80, 77
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. For first and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Upper, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The crowd cranking taking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Mustang 19.
To throw is Sanders. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in to report his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Shedeur going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Deputy.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Now we'll get a timeout in Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.